So, news broke that Rickea Jackson, the talented junior from Mississippi State, has decided to transfer. Yep, you heard it right. Talented small forward Rickea Jackson from Mississippi State has entered her name in the transfer portal. Now, some may find this as a shock and a surprise. For me, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Rickea Jackson, since she got to Mississippi State, she's been their number one option. And at a point when the team's basically relying on you and different things within the team and the culture changes, maybe it's just not the right setting for Rickea Jackson anymore. You're going to have a lot of teams that are going to want to get the services of Rickea Jackson now that she's in the transfer portal. Mind you, Mississippi State's in the SEC, so a lot of people are assuming she's going to switch to another SEC team. If you go down the line of teams that are losing players this year, Kentucky loses Ryan Howard. LSU will lose, I believe, Autumn Newby, Jalen Cherry, and Caleb Pointer, and Faustina Fua. So Kim Mulkey is probably going to be a square one again next season. Ole Miss is going to lose Shakira Austin. South Carolina, Victoria Saxton, and Lily Grissett. I've seen a lot of people hoping that Rickea Jackson considers South Carolina. Personally, I don't think that's going to be an option for her because of how talented South Carolina is. She's not going to be like a 1 or 2 option going there. And personally, I don't think she needs to go there to be on a super team. I think she just needs to go to another team where she actually has help. She didn't have that for the most part at Mississippi State. So, that's really what it's going to come down to when Rickea Jackson chooses her next school. Mind you, you just had Lavender Briggs, who had been out with a shin injury, announced her transfer from University of Florida to University of Maryland. So Rickea Jackson being the next big name player to transfer is interesting. I've been on social media seeing that a lot of players that are coming back next year, they're basically trying to recruit Rickea Jackson to their teams. I don't know how the rule goes with transferring, whether she can transfer to another team in the SEC or that she has to go to a school that's out of that conference. I would have to look and see what that rule is. But I see Rickea Jackson going to another team that she can help. I think Texas has a good team. Maryland has a good team for next year. Also, they're going to lose Ashley Oswald and Diamond Miller so maybe Rickea Jackson will consider Big Ten. I think Rickea Jackson really just has to find out how the situation of the transfer portal works, and then she can break down team situations and players to see where she can fit in. Now, my dark horse team in the ACC would be that Rickea Jackson considers Duke with Kara Lawson. She has them playing. I don't know who she loses this season, but I think Rickea Jackson, along with Cheyenne Day-Wilson, could be an interesting duo. And Celeste Taylor, I believe, has another season. I think she'll be a senior next year, so that could be an interesting situation for Duke. But I look forward to seeing where Rickea Jackson chooses to transfer to.